beautiful presentation that's going to be presented to you in honor recognition of Black History Month.
Amen. As it is Black History Month, our young people from our Youth Performing Arts Ministry, as well as some of our young adults, have prepared a special presentation for you this morning, a presentation that will allow you to follow the drinking gourd. We also appreciate that our very own Miss Sarah McCoy brought us this interesting story that we are going to share with you on today.
Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. For the old man is waiting for to carry me to freedom. If you follow the drinking gourd.
According to the legend, the African-American folk song, Follow the Drinking Gourd, was used by a conductor of the Underground Railroad named Peg Leg Joe, who himself hired out himself as a carpenter to different plantation owners. Because the song is a verbal road map, it was said that he used his access to various plantations to teach it to slaves in order to help them escape to freedom in the North. Now, we all know that Harriet Tubman was the organizer of the Underground Railroad, and it has been determined that the song was written by Lee Hayes 80 years after the end of the Civil War. In fact, it is reported that he heard parts of the song from an elderly black woman named Auntie Laura. It should be noted that the Underground Railroad was neither underground nor a railroad. It was actually a secret network of people called abolitionists, both black and white, who assisted slaves in escaping to the North. Therefore, it is possible that Peg Leg Joe was a part of that network. However, he was not the organizer. Based on folklore, the lyrics of Follow the Drinking Gourd provide directions from Mobile, Alabama to the Ohio River and eventually to freedom. Now, let's listen and dissect the meaning of this beautiful song.
When the sun comes up and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd. For the old man is waiting for to carry me to freedom. If you follow the drinking gourd.
The days are getting longer. The angle of the sun is higher each day at noon, and the quail call to each other. The word suggests that this is the best time to head north, to freedom. The term drinking gourd alludes to the hollowed out gourd that the slaves used for drinking water, and is used in this song as a code name for the Big Dipper, which is a star formation that points to the north.
The river bank will make a mighty good road. The dead trees show you the way. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. If you follow the drinking gourd.
Verse 2 describes the route from Alabama to the north. The first river in the song is the Tombigbee, which empties into Mobile Bay. The song further instructs runaway slaves to follow the route by looking for dead trees that Peg Leg Joe marks with charcoal or mud in the outline of a human left foot in the place on the right foot, which is his peg leg.
The river ends between two hills. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. follow the drinking gourd. Follow
Two hills could mean Woodham Mountain and a neighboring lower hill. The river on the other side of the hill was the Tennessee River, which extends virtually due north to the Ohio River. At the other end of the river was a guide who will take them to a safe house and from there to a new life in freedom.
Folklore or not, this song is an example of the coded messages found in slave songs. And there were many others, like Go Down, Moses, Steal Away, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Wade in the Water. Can you imagine the slaves singing these songs over and over in their minds as they strike out on this dangerous trip to the north? Now, hundreds of years later, our music still connects generations of believers looking toward heaven for spiritual freedom and looking at that starry drinking gourd placed there by God. And when we drink from that gourd, we will never thirst again. When we drink from the gourd that God places, the very same God that will answer the prayers of the righteous.
the drinking gourd, for the old man is waiting for to carry me to freedom. If you follow the drinking gourd.
I told somebody this morning, folk pay tickets to see stuff like that. And what a mighty, mighty, thank you so much, Sister Yvonne and Sister Petty, and all of those that are involved in that presentation. Wasn't it wonderful?